What's going on, champions? Welcome back to Sats and Success, where we dive into all things Bitcoin, crypto, and personal growth related. Before we get into today's content, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on all your bell notifications so you're notified when we drop new content. Baby boomers, Gen Xers, you guys remember the Now and Later candy? That was one of my favorite candies, still one of my favorite candies. I occasionally run into them at some of these different gas stations around. Have some for now, save some for later. So the question today is Bitcoin and crypto now or Bitcoin and crypto later? Bitcoin and crypto now or Bitcoin and crypto later? The question is not whether or not you will embrace or adopt this technology at all. That's not the question. You will adopt it. All of my Gen Xers on down, you'll adopt this technology. You'll be using this technology. So that's not the question. The question is, will you adopt it now? Will you embrace it now? Or will you embrace it later? The sooner you embrace it, the more value it's going to add to your life. The faster it will add value to your life. Just ask people, ask me, 2018, I bought Bitcoin. It was at $4,000. What about people that bought it at $10,000, $15,000, $20,000, $30,000? Ask those individuals how much value it has added to their life. So the question again is Bitcoin now or Bitcoin later? Crypto now or crypto later? XRP now, Ethereum, Solana, ADA now or later? This technology is here and you have to make the decision. And this is why I've been saying in all of my videos, do your homework, do your research. I don't give any financial advice. I give you my opinion. I give you what I'm doing, okay, what I believe you should be doing. But at the end of the day, you are in control of your own destiny. So you have to make the choices that's best for you and your family. And the choice that you have to make is, will you adopt, will you embrace this technology now, or will you adopt and embrace it later? If you look at all technologies, all the things that we utilize today, all the technology that we utilize today, do you understand there was a remnant of people that said it wouldn't work? There was always somebody who did not believe in the technologies that we use today, the technologies that we're like, are you kidding me? I can't live without this technology. Do you believe that people said that the automobile would never work? They're riding around on horses and they said the automobile wouldn't work. People didn't believe people are lighting their homes back in the day with candles and they said electricity would not work. People didn't believe that airplanes would ever work. The internet, the World Wide Web, people were skeptical about the internet, said it wouldn't work. I remember my senior year in high school, because the internet was created in 1983, but it didn't really take off. Mass adoption didn't take place till my freshman year in college. Shout out to all my Fighting Illini brothers and sisters, ILLINI. But when I got to college, that was when the internet was really on my radar. But that's when mass adoption started to take place. So it took about 10 years for people to come to the realization that this technology was here. It was here to stay. It wasn't going anywhere. And it was funny because I remember, and you can look here on YouTube, how people, I believe it was on the Today Show. You can fact check me. I could be wrong, but it was like Brian Gumbel, and they were on there making fun of the internet and talking about what is this www dot thing at, and people were making fun of it. People ignored it, and it was funny because about 3 years ago, when I started studying Bitcoin, crypto, and blockchain technology, I had this deja vu moment. And people were doing, and still are to this day to a small extent, the exact same thing to Bitcoin and blockchain technology as they were doing to the internet. The exact same thing, the exact same rhetoric was being spewed. And here we are today. And so, again, the question is Bitcoin now, Bitcoin later, because Bitcoin is not going anywhere. It's not. I was at the Bitcoin Las Vegas convention conference and at the Venetian, and I had an opportunity to listen, see, hear the Vice President of the United States, J.D. Vance. Love him or hate him, that's not the point. The Vice President of the United States of America, the greatest country on planet Earth, said out of his mouth that Bitcoin, crypto is here to stay. He said out of his mouth that he wants the United States of America to be the crypto capital of the world. This is what the administration is about, and it's not what he actually said, okay? Actions speak louder than words. Pay attention to what the administration is doing. They are putting their money where their mouth is. The United States of America, they want the United States of America to become the crypto capital of the world, and their actions, their everyday actions, show it. Genius Bill is going to be passed here next week, I assume. And then there's other things that are in the works, things that we probably don't even know about. All right. So you have to decide. And again, if you've listened to any of my, watched any of my other videos, one of the things I have repeatedly said, this is time sensitive. Again, the sooner you adopt this technology, because it's not a question of whether you will or won't. If you are Gen X and below, millennials, Gen Zers, you will adopt this technology. You will have no choice. You will adopt this technology, no different than I had to adopt the internet and other things. Now or later. You adopt it now, okay? You adopt it now. You add value to your life faster. Are you gonna buy Bitcoin at 100,000? What is it? I think 107,000. Or are you gonna buy it at 150,000? Are you gonna buy it at 200,000 or 300,000? At what price point will you pick up your first Satoshis? All right. The sooner you do it, the faster it's going to have value for you and your family. The writing is on the wall. All right. This technology is here. It's not going anywhere. And one of the things that it is so great at is storing your hard-earned money, your time, your energy, the value that you provide to whatever company that you work for. It's a great store of value. People that are storing their money in bank accounts, some of you feel the purchasing power, your purchasing power being eroded, but we have to flip the switch and change our mentality. Because when we look at our bank accounts and we see 10,000 there, 20,000 there, 30,000 there, that's not what's actually there. And it's easy for you to look and see, okay, this is what I have in my bank account. But what you don't see is the cost of inflation. So that $20,000, that $30,000 that you may have in your bank account, again, it's not $20,000, it's not $30,000. It spends more like, if you have 30, it spends more like $28,000, $27,000. That's what it spends like. Bitcoin is great at storing your time, your energy, your value, and preserving your purchasing power. Question is now or later. Now or later. Before we close, remember, make sure you do something that's going to improve your life today, spiritually, physically, mentally, and financially. We'll catch you in the next one. Be blessed. Peace.